Come along with me as I try Air India's new business class product on their A350-900s. Because of the FAA outage issues in Newark and the action between India and Pakistan, flights were severely delayed in both directions. Eventually we did get out of Newark about 6 hours late and made our way to Delhi, so come along and check it out with me. Since Air India's flight had been retimed multiple times, I landed from Chicago at like 9 a.m., which means I had only 8 hours to kill. Since I was an airport refugee, I decided to do some lounge hopping. First stop, United's Polaris Lounge. Okay, you got me. I did come for the food because, well, I like to eat, but it wasn't just the food I came for. So this is the first thing I came for, United's quiet rooms. Little places where you can sleep because, hey, I'm a tired doctor and anytime I can sleep, I'm gonna sleep. Haven't met any Z's I don't like yet. I'm at the United Polaris Club in Newark, just dropped my deodorant. I'm in the shower room, and anybody that knows me knows I love a shower when I'm on the road. Clean my... Feeling fresh and ready for the 14-hour flight to Delhi, 3-hour layover in Delhi, 2-hour flight to Hyderabad, 2-hour layover in Hyderabad, 2-hour flight to Colombo. We're almost there, right? I'm gonna be a lounge bum. Just sat in the Polaris Lounge for 5 hours, ate 2 meals, took a shower. Now I'm gonna take the air train over to Terminal B and then go to the Lufthansa Signature Lounge and sit for another 4 hours. I got to Air India's check-in desks about 3.5 hours before our rescheduled departure time, and Air India was like, nope, they were not coming early, so we all waited. While I was disappointed to find nary a senator anywhere, I found the lounge to be simple yet classy. This lounge was simple, but classy? No. The real star of the show is that beautiful 747-8I. Yeah, I see you looking at me. Looking right back at you. Although this baby wasn't too shabby either. The A350-900 are taking me all the way to Delhi. Let's go. Finally! Random musings of an idiot, I'm sure, but why don't we have more glass jet bridges in the US? Check out my upcoming flights and you'll see what I'm talking about. This interior was intended for Aeroflot, but my God, chef's kiss. It is beautiful, simple, classy, and elegant. A win. Quick pit stop to the bathroom because I'm old, I have an enlarged prostate, and I wanted to see how clean it was. I hope you're paying attention, United. The in-flight booty included a fitted mattress cover, a sheet, a blanket, and a pillow. I opted for apple juice for my pre-departure beverage, ensuring at least 2 more trips to the bathroom. We meet again, my love. I defy anybody to argue with me on this one. The 747 is the most beautiful, most graceful aircraft out there. There, I said it, no fighting about it. The new safety video was actually very well done. I put the whole thing on the YouTube page if you're interested. Give it a look. I could look at this beauty all day, and luckily I had about 16 hours to do so. If you guessed 40 seconds, well, you win nothing, but good guess. Made a quick right turn and started our very long transatlantic journey. I know it's a little 12-year-old to me, but I love these shades. The way you can get like a little shade and a lot of shade. The only problem with the design is that it's flush with the wall, so a lot of ham-handed people, like me, probably pushed it too hard, so they're kind of depressed. But otherwise, beautiful design. Love it. Now, if you've flown Air India long haul before, you know that entertainment is not their brightest spot, but these new A350s have a ton of choice, both in terms of movies and TV, international and Bollywood. So, for now, the Wi-Fi is free and it's kind of spotty. When it worked well. When it didn't, it didn't. By the way, love this tray table design too. God help me, I'm such an adolescent. Anyway, service started with cold nuts, yuck, and beverages. I went for my Coke with a lemon because I'm a fancy guy. She gave me a large without even asking. Feelings hurt. Linens were laid and first up came the appetizer. This was like a potato salad with shrimp and garlic bread. Let me tell you, the appetizer was on point. Unfortunately, the meal service was going to go downhill from there. Next up was the main. The fish was dry, the broccoli was soggy, but as an upside, as someone that doesn't drink alcohol, that mocktail, that was pretty good. This was a virgin mojito, in case you're wondering. Air India is still serving this opera cake for the dessert. I don't like the opera, and I don't like your cake. And what's not to like about a little extra privacy and a barrier from all that mid-flight flatulence? I'm team door, guys. And I'm also team air vents. Air vents on a long haul flight make this guy very happy. And to all, a good night. Or at least so I thought. I've experienced this on Korean Air as well, but for God's sake, have your main meal services at the start and the end of a flight. Don't turn on the lights mid-flight when people are in REM sleep to serve them a light meal. That's my thought. Welp, I was awake now, so it was time to explore. Went through the rest of business class, into premium economy, and eventually economy class. I guess they think economy class doesn't deserve any darkness, huh? You don't deserve to sleep. Well, at least I had big TV screens, liked that. But onwards and upwards, back to my little haven in the front. Now, if I hadn't been sleep deprived from being up all night the night before doing deliveries, I'm sure I would have played with this moving map more, but I really do love this moving map. It has a ton of features, and like a geek like me just couldn't get enough. I got a little finger sandwich and some cookies for the refreshment, and a hot chocolate. Yep, I said hot chocolate. You listen to Lufthansa? Last time I took Lufthansa and asked for one, the flight attendant kind of laughed like, this is Lufthansa. Anyway, landing cards are distributed, and I got to watch my favorite video. Anybody that's landed in Delhi knows about the Delhi Indira Gandhi Airport landing video. Has a lot of useful information, but kind of long. So we actually had two sunsets on this flight. The first one after departing Newark, then we flew through the day again, and the second sunset soon before arriving Delhi. And what a beautiful sunset it was, if I may say so myself. And let there be light, just showing the seat's lighting situation. Thought it was kind of cool. Night had completely fallen by the time we reached Delhi, bringing our 16-hour and 4-minute flight to a close. The captain definitely was not applying maximal braking power. I kind of love the way he just glided down the runway and made it all the way down to our turnoff point without really braking too hard. Nice touch. Kind of artsy arrival video, if I do say so myself. It took us 16 hours and 4 minutes to fly 7,309 miles. Our maximal altitude was 41,014 feet, and we reached max speed of 674 miles per hour from New York, Newark to Delhi. One thing I will say, here in India, they've got like a first class, business class line for everything. So immigration was fast, security was fast. So I can't complain about that. I'm out of breath. 14 minutes till boarding for the flight to Hyderabad. Not bad. I'd say from like off the plane to the next gate, 20 minutes or less. Not bad. This is the part where I beg you to help me with my low self-esteem. Please follow us on Facebook, thetwindoctors.official. Follow us on Instagram at @tWinDoctors_. You can't see the underscore, but it's there. Follow us on TikTok at @tWinDoctors. And please subscribe to our YouTube page, The Twin Doctors. Twin Doctors TV, actually. Thanks.